continues to make their way in. So, mentioned Thomas Foods, they are now hiring. As I mentioned earlier, there's a new processing plant opening. They do need more staff. And I think if you look at the staff retention in a place like Thomas Foods, it's not a bad place to work, I would have thought. So, anyone looking for any sort of position with a wonderful family company, I'd be looking up recruiting at Thomas Foods.
The start of the export classes now, so obviously we're into the big boppers. Cattle with a lot more shape and size and weight about them. They also got to have a little bit more fat cover. So the optimum is around the 10 mil and it has up to 20. So on that PA side, inside here, and then on the ribs they've got to have about 15%. There, roughly. So we still want a carcass and a huge top line and before, but we must have the fat cover to go right over the primal to protect the primals while they're in the. It's very important that all the primals and all the meat cuts that we share have all have the fat. It's very, very important. If we don't, we start to shrink our product. And it gets shrunk. I put it in a bag or before it hits a retail shop. So yeah, so even though we're up to carcass weight and probably a lot of expression of the muscle, it's very important to make sure we put a fat cover right around the primal. Indicators show that he's just getting to that huge expression muscle, probably an A minus. A little bit hard to touch. It will be fine over his ribs. A lot of these cattle are really tipping enough rib fat. Just would like to see him a little bit more covered up in there. You see that seam down through his silver side there, just showing a little bit. Right here, I'll get a better look at it in there. Again, it's probably the opposite, got plenty of fat cover. Probably hasn't got the jaws at the top, you know, that real eye muscle, but really good, nice cover through his hip to pin. Hardly notice any seam there at all. Pretty, as you understand, pretty wide as well, so indicated there's nice cover, a fair bit down over his ribs. So we're just going to analyse him later to see he's got. Hasn't got too much over rib fat. He can go forwards. Just leave that one there. Carcass to lead in a line, but we'll just have a look at the speckled top. Yep, we'd like to see him just a little bit more pumped us through that hip pin, showing a bit more butterfly. He's not the same way on the top. He's presented really well with his top clipped right out there, but probably like to see a little bit more eye muscle just on the expensive cuts of that steer. He will hit the limo steer has got the cover, has got the shape, really good top, go forward. Good indicator of fat straight away. You would expect it. You're going to have at 10 mil now. 10 mil must be on these cattle on the P8. Look, not a bad steer. Eating quality steer. He's nice and young, structurally set up pretty right. Little flatter there that I'd like to see. Like to see that nice butterfly, but nice amount of cover. Just leaving there for a sec, but don't mind the steer at all. Follow here, just not on fire right today. There's not a good indication of fat. He's pretty soft to touch. He'll have enough on his rib. Like blooming out. That hair type is just not absolutely perfect. Big high yielding long steer. Steer way over 3 of the carcass. Long way over. 360, 70 carcass. Magnificent carcass. Big, long, trim, high yielding. We've got to see whether he's covered. Getting to this point, these domestic cattle, as I explained, I just don't say that for nothing. Our prongs must have cover over the prong. Must. So that's what I really chase in these export cattle. Love all the shape, love all the carcass, got to have the fat. Got to have it. Oh, he's pretty good to touch that steer. Just not any indicators. Those people that are sitting here when you see me do that, you see those other cattle. He's not showing a lot of indicator of fat, but he actually had touched him on the PA. He's pretty good. And you can't see that seam, so that's a good thing. He goes forward. Thanks. I like this steer too. Nice and soft. Good indicator. Nice and soft. Definitely got a 10 mil. Definitely got 10 mil. Nice carcass. Go forward. Plenty of fat, nice shape, so not so much expression of muscle, so he doesn't come right off heavy here, he covers right down in there, right in that round steaks in that area, but all the triangles are up here, but he's got plenty of red meat and flesh in all that area, right through his rib. Yeah, he's covered, he's definitely covered, he's covered, that is for sure. A little short in his body, so straight away you see that the softness is really hitting. If you could stretch him out, he probably wouldn't be quite as fat. So a little bit shorter in his body makeup, huge on muscle. Nice and even right through the body. He goes forward. That's an interesting steer, isn't it? Pure tip to pin, massive tip to pin. If you were carting the hind quarter off a truck into a butcher shop, you'd need a spell halfway in. Really nice average weight. You don't have too much on that rib or not. There's a lot on that rib. He's pretty he hasn't got heaps of fat cover. A little bit shorter again in the body makeup, and he's got a lot of fat cover on his rib fat. So when you come to the carcass side of the points, you can always review for over that rib fat that's here. This fella here, pretty soft to touch, nice high muscle, nice spring rib. You can see that seam, so hasn't hit the middle of that speck, but it can go forward. British animal, nice indication of colour, nice and soft. We want to come back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 rib, and good eye muscle there, not over fat on that rib, he's plenty on him, but he can have a fair bit. That's not a bad body either. Go forward with him, okay? Right. What do we top 3, let's pull our further 3 together, mate. Please. This is right up on the cover. We'll just leave, bring this over right and Lizzie steer down here, please. Have them in there. Where are you going on, mate? If I take your spot over, okay? That worked well. We might just take you forward and just put him over there. It was my fault, not yours. Yeah, in there if you can, please. Yeah, I need you to come down into here. So please, you've got the chocolates at the moment, so you need to prove your worth. Straight in there if you can. Nip your heckers, yeah. Just in there, that's it. Realising carcasses, so it's very important you have the opportunity to analyse. You don't go on what you think. You actually put the cattle together, put the bunch together, and you analyse your cattle. You never get yourself into strife if you have a look what's in the body. So if you use indicators, use fat cover, how much iron you want, make sure you cover all the triangles. You will never get yourself into strife. Ever. Because you are analysing cattle. You'll get some that'll fall out, you get some that have a bit more, but you'll always be able to come up, with an animal that's going to hit that specification. Doesn't help you there now. That's a pretty good lineup of steers. So even though we've stepped up into the export quality, if I explain, I do want more fat, and I have it there. So that's really good. The big black steer probably is a steer that hasn't really hit that middle of it, but it's nice and soft and tough, especially on the head. So the rib points are good. Whether he's going to give away a few points on his T8 to the 8 across here. Apricot steer's just good. He's just real good. He's got a colour, he's nice and soft on his top, big spine, big spine. Or time. There's a couple of fellows here like the types of these steers, really like that they're going to have sisters back in the herd that are going to produce, you can see all that. I don't get too carried up with that stuff, but it is very important, as I said before, if my clients hit a specification, I want every animal to hit that spec. I don't want one or 98, if I supply 100 in that specification, and the TFI or the abattoirs they give me the spec, I expect every single animal to hit that specification. And that's the same with judging steers live. Rightio. Body length there, Lizzie, probably is just going to be, just to be a specialist, it's probably just going to give you a little bit of weight. Like there's just a bit more long length in those triangles. The back cover both those steers the same way. Don't kick that body, it's going to be quite wide up in respect. So we'll swap. We'll go the apricot in the lead, we'll go Lewis, and then Lizzie. Just the way it goes. And then black steer. Guys, that's it for me. So, past 405, in first place we have 38 with over 22. Second place we have 30, Bentail Private Eye. Third place Exhibit 8, Commonwealth Baker's Purebred Export. In fourth place we have Exhibit 74, Warrawindi Farms Warrawindi Countryside. And in fifth place, Exhibit number 15, Blue Gum Hills Limousine, Blue Gum Hill Turbo. Congratulations to everyone.